Hi there, folks. Welcome to Pandalife Gaming. I'm your host, Cody, and today we are getting into 60 Seconds Reatomize. But Cody, where's Elden Ring? But Cody, where's Days Gone? But Cody, where's this? Cody, where's that? I'm in a low energy mood. I'm not feeling it. I am not. I need an upload for tomorrow. I don't want to do Phasmophobia again. I've been doing filler for the past few days just because it's just the mood I'm in. I'm in a low energy slump right now, and I need something easy that I can edit and upload real quick for tomorrow. So here we are. I've never played this game, but I've seen a lot of people play it, and it is a game I did want to play for the channel at some point. So we're playing it now because it won't take I mean, it'll be a lot of reading, but it won't take very much to play this. So let's get into it. I'm not gonna do. Should we do the drill? Nah. The full atomic scavenge your house for supplies and then survive the. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, we're doing this. We're gonna be Ted. We're gonna go on easy. Yeah, we're gonna do easy because holiday luggage, health issues rare, because I've never actually played this and I want to win, frankly. Yeah, let's get into it. I don't know how to. I probably should have played the tutorial, but I don't want to. Oh my god, Ted is so slow. Okay, we need to get the wife. Oh, I should be. Can I run? Timmy's in here, so is the radio. Okay. Is there anything particularly? Nope. Gas mask. Okay. Water. Get the water, Theodore. The lock can be useful. Can I get... Okay, and then to the shelter, which is that way. Ah, fuck. Part of why we're playing on easy. We'll get a child. Can't get that. Where's my wife again? She's in here. The map's there. Need soup. The rifle's there, but I'm not going to worry about that too much. Oh my god, there is no time. Get this. Need the radio. Shit. I didn't get the map, but there's no time. I don't think you can win without the map. I'm not sure, but I don't think you can. Okay. Oh my god, I got like no food, no water. I got my kid and me. Okay, I got a little bit of food. Oof. Okay. Why'd I get the lock? Jesus. Almost all of us made it to the shelter. Almost. All we can do now is start thinking of creative ways to serve our canned soup. Fair. We vaguely remember stashing some things in the shelter because there was no room for them upstairs. Turns out being messy can really work in your favor. Okay, we got insecticide. That's good. Deck of cards and checkerboard. That's alright. Looky here, one of us must have hid this inside the suitcase a while ago. It was lucky we took that suitcase, harmonica, and a flashlight. Okay. Let's see. Barely enough water for everyone. We will have to ration it strictly. Best stock shelter we've ever seen. We've never seen another, but we're sure this is a good amount of supplies. So no one gets anything on day one. Surviving down here is no walk in the park. It won't get easier. We're hopeful this will blow over soon. Life will be back to what it used to be, or else we might face dangers we never dreamt of. Okay. What's with the Geiger counter? Being stuck in such a tiny shelter would make anyone a bit apathetic. We need to stay calm and await the rescue. This is an awful shelter, by the way. Like, no bed, nothing. Surely they're coming for us, right? There isn't much going on with Ted. No trouble, nothing new. Dolores is fine. Timmy's okay. We're not gonna scavenge. Not yet. We woke up today feeling very uncomfortable. It was like someone or something was watching us. We could have sworn we noticed movement in the shadows. If anything besides us is alive in the bunker, it's time to teach it who's the boss around here. Yep, let's do that. Why not, right? I guess. We got the axe, so... Nothing seems to be broken. Whatever it was, it's dead now. Quite dead. Maybe there's something more hiding somewhere in one of those nasty little holes. Water. 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 We're gonna keep going. The contamination of our town is still strong. Scavenging in these conditions. Yeah, we're not gonna... Oh, I don't have the book. The book's such a good one, too. There's not enough time. Configuring her cow counting machine, not worrying about nukes raining down on her hen house. Too bad we don't have a photo of her, or do we? What? Why would this be important? Stop with the Geiger counter. So we're left with no photos, no news, and no happy thoughts. The world is too cruel. Ted looks like he got 1 foot in the grave. Okay, now they all need water. So, yeah. Still strong. We're not going to worry about that yet. We're considering alternatives to the canned soup diet. A sudden knock on the door broke our line of thought. Turned out we were visited by a band of survivors who were in pretty bad shape. All they wanted was something to drink, a bite to eat, or at least clean bandages and medicine to attend to their wounded. We don't have very much. Give them a soup can, I guess. Hey, I made it to day 5. Our visitors had problems finding enough words to express their gratitude, many tears, yada yada. They left soon after to seek shelter in the ruins of our town. We hope they make it out there. Hopefully that comes back to help us later. We'll see. Contamination is still strong. We've always wanted to throw a party with a huge cake. For some reason, it never worked. One time we were promised a great cake, and it turned out that it was a lie. Haha. That was a disappointment. We weren't glad. We're definitely getting a cake when the radioactive clouds are gone. Wouldn't count on it. I do also have 60 parsecs, so I do believe we will play that for the channel at some point, maybe today. Our relocation is probably something we'll be able to discuss after we get out of here. Ted's stomach. They're hungry, but not starving. Still highly radioactive. Trips to the surface are a big risk. Yeah, we can barely breathe in this damn shelter. For the last couple hours, the situation has been getting noticeably worse. There might be something wrong with the ventilation system. Maybe it's stuck. If that's the case, we need to look into fixing it right away. I don't know how bug spray is gonna help. Keep it, I guess. Hopefully that doesn't break the flashlight. Flashlight seems fine. Everyone seems fine. Okay. The obvious thing to do when a vent is blocked is to check what's blocking it. However, when you shine your flashlight on a hive of mutated insects, things usually go from bad to worse. The angry hive is gone, but the insects did some biting before they fled. Dolores was hurt. Great. Again, they're all hungry and thirsty, but I think we can make it another day. Are the walls closing in on us? Is this space getting smaller with every passing minute? We need to get out of here now. Open the door. Open the damn door. No. No. Absolutely not. You need to chill. Keeping the door closed was the right thing to do, but the tensions are rising and our tiny little shelter hasn't eaten for a while. Water again? Okay, now they all need food and water. Oof, we're not going to make it long. Going to the Wasteland right now is unsafe unless you don't mind getting sick. As long as we have food and water, we can stay locked in, but we have to leave it eventually. It would be good to head straight to safety instead of getting ourselves into more trouble, if that's even possible in this situation. Our hope is that our brave soldiers will come to rescue us and take us to some well-hidden, well-stocked government shelter. Timmy had comics about those, so you know they must exist. All we need to do is make contact with the military. Thankfully, we brought the radio, at least, so... Don't remember bringing a phone, though. Good news, the government made a radio broadcast about extracting survivors from our area. The announcer asked everyone listening to wait a while longer. Expect further communication in a few days. You ate yesterday. You ate yesterday. You ate yesterday. You're not eating again. I could send somebody out with the mask, but I want to give it like another day or two. We didn't expect to get a phone call so soon after the atomic bomb dropped. Yet here we are. We can clearly hear a phone ringing outside. It must be the public phone booth on the other side of the street. Actually, we'll send Dolores, because she's already hurt. So, you know, if she dies, she dies. Hey, 10 days. Look at us. She looks okay. When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors from the nearby town of Hill Valley. We had started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they will get back to us. They want food. They're not getting food. No, not just yet. It's high time we stop wondering about what's going on. Okay, we're gonna turn on the radio. Yeah. Gotcha. We were able to get a weak signal and tap into the government's emergency announcement service, and guess what? Great news! The fallout outside is mostly gone. Nice! Stomach, water... There's nothing we can do about Dolores' injuries. They should be okay for another day. A trip could be risky, but we could really use the supplies. Yes. Wait. Schedule expedition for tomorrow. Okay. Our favorite radio station has stopped broadcasting. When we tried other frequencies, we found nothing but static. All the stations gone. Maybe we should tinker with our radio to increase its range. No. No, that's a bad idea. Don't tinker. Oh, fuck. We're sure they're experiencing technical issues. Yes, that's it. Everything will be fine. Ted looks like he's got one foot in the grave. He needs a drink right now. Everyone needs water. Ted looks very weak. If he doesn't eat today, it might end really bad. Ted has gone crazy, you think? Okay, everyone gets food and water, I guess. What to take outside? You're gonna take the gas mask, I guess? Go, Timmy. I believe in you. She just looks so disappointed. Like, yeah, this is the man I married. Timmy went out into the Wasteland. We don't know what we'll do if he doesn't come back. Ted isn't acting normally. Sometimes his behavior is pretty disturbing. Dolores has no colors left on her face. Her injuries need to get fixed as soon as possible. We can't. If she dies, she dies. The trash can is becoming full of empty soup cans, and that unmentionable bucket is overflowing. Both of them are attracting strangely glowing, suspicious big insect wildlife. Roaches weren't that big before the war, were they? Bug spray, hey! No one ever grabs bug spray, but all thumb. I don't know what that's about. It was close. A nest of those glowing bugs might have been more than enough to drive us out into the wasteland. Roaches are the worst, but radioactive roaches? Yikes. They're not doing well. But it is what it is. Last thing we expected to hear while sitting in a fallout shelter was a trumpet, played by someone who was clearly not a trumpet player, and had probably never heard a trumpet player in his entire life. He came with a friend who knocked on the door and demanded we let the merry men enter so they could take from the rich and give to the poor. Should we let them in? I mean, we're kind of poor. Fuck it. Fuck it, right? Oof. Well, this isn't good. Oh, they took our shit? Why? Those merry men were not merry at all. They told us that we were rich and that we should share with the other 99% of the wasteland. They grabbed a few things and left. Yeah, that makes sense. Ted is really thirsty. Dolores suffered with her injuries for far too long. What hurt Dolores? Some bugs? When the infection spread, there was nothing we could do. Oh well, it's just you and me now, Ted. Whoever designed this fallout shelter was a genius, but we can't really tell if that green stuff dripping from the pipe is an included feature. We should probably try to do something about it with whatever we brought down here. Well, we have none of those things, so... Ted's still here. We couldn't figure it out, so we just assumed that's what a regular pipe would do in the event of a nuclear apocalypse and decided to ignore it. We've been feeling a bit funny today, though. Probably no connection to the pipe. None whatsoever. Okay, Ted needs water. At least it'll be cheap to keep Ted alive. When we opened the bunker door this morning to let in some fresh radioactive air, we discovered a small suitcase on our doorstep. There was a note on it, and the neighborhood seemed empty. Should we take a look inside? Yeah! Well, that doesn't sound good. Oof. Oof times 2. It was an innocent-looking bottle of water, so we took a sip. We thought we got lucky, but it was all a lie. Either that water was irradiated or it was some kind of biological weapon and made us all feel pretty sick. We were so afraid for Timmy, but then he came back from the wasteland and is safe with us now. Our need for entertainment took us to the local cinema. A portion of the theater is still standing, including at least one cinema hall. We went in hoping to scavenge something, or at least find some film posters. When we recognized the sign of the food stand sticking from between the rubble, we were hoping to find some popcorn. There was none, but the tomato soup dispenser was still working. Yay. Well, we got food and water. Cinema had a strict policy of not bringing your own drinks into the movie hall. Seems like somebody broke the rules a little. We found a lot of bottles in the last row of the hall, some were even full. The mask was damaged. Everyone needs to eat. Okay, well. Is Timmy thirsty at all? No, just hungry and tired. Okay, well. Ted's condition is not the best, but we could take the risk. No. Timmy goes out right now. He might die. Yeah. Our patience is wearing thin. We thought it would be a good idea to take a quick look outside to see if there's any trouble in the area. Why? So we were about to step out, a pair of animal eyes flashed in the darkness, and their owners started growling in a most terrifying way. We only had moments to decide what to do. Flashlight. I think if Ted dies, we're fucked. So we kind of need to keep Ted alive. So I had to go check on what's coming for us with our flashlight. Guess what? It was a dog. The poor thing seemed tired, so we let it stay with us for the night. Next morning, we opened the door to let it out. It still hasn't returned. Hopefully, it'll come back later. Something should be done about Ted's sickness. Ted's mentally ill. Okay, Timmy needs both. Ted's still hungry. I'm gonna try and give him some food, so hopefully he recovers from being sick. No. We were able to receive another message from the government. The military is preparing a rescue mission. They want all survivors to head to a specific location in the area, then leave a sign that someone is still alive and kicking nearby. The problem is, they provided us with geographical coordinates, but we need a map to find out where we were supposed to be headed. Otherwise, it's complete gobbledygook. Well, I know that's the game, but it sounds very real. Oh, hey, Timmy looks better. Ted doesn't. We were sure we could find the location without a map. We were wrong. Hopefully we'll get lucky next time. Ted's hungry and sick and needs water again. Crazy, sick, hungry, thirsty. Alright. We found an anonymous note next to our shelter door. Whoever wrote it requests that we send one representative to a meeting tonight in a set location. That person must come unarmed. This worries us, but the author assures us that he or she is friendly and doesn't mean to hurt us. No, I can't risk it. 20 days, nice. Somehow Theodore is still alive. This whole thing sounds too risky. We have no way of knowing who left that letter. It might be a harmless prank, or it might be a bandit trap. Either way, we're staying put and waiting for the army to come rescue us. We know we can count on them. Well, now Timmy's hungry. I'm gonna give Timmy another couple days. We stumbled upon a weird signal when changing radio frequencies. We're pretty sure that behind layers of terrible static and screams, we could hear a voice speaking a foreign language. Oh dear, what if it's the Soviets? We should probably listen to it, but what about the children? Yeah, listen to it, sure, whatever. Ted isn't crazy anymore. That's good. We were relieved at first when we figured out it wasn't Soviets we heard. Turned out it was Canadians, which isn't that much better. Wow. Either way, they're foreigners and we couldn't understand what they were saying. Not a word. How disappointing. Ted is tired, but he's no longer crazy. Timmy should eat. Okay, Timmy can eat and have water. Open in the name of freedom, came a shout from outside the door. We weren't sure who claimed to be representing freedom, but we could hear it was a group of people, probably armed. Anyone who introduces themselves like that is probably planning on killing someone in the name of freedom. Should we open? Yeah, sure, why not? Well, no, I got a gun? I didn't have a gun, right? Opening the door revealed a group of armed teenagers, possibly high school students. Contrary to what we expected, they were very friendly and requested to know if we'd seen any Reds nearby. We couldn't help them. When they found out we were not armed, they were kind enough to leave us a spare rifle. We asked who they were. All they said was Wolverine. I knew it. Ted's still sick. Ted needs water. Why is Timmy fatigued? What are you fatigued about? What was that? Did the radio static just stop for a moment? Let's try tuning in on that signal. Yeah, sure, why not? Hey, the dog! I'm surprised we've lasted this long, if I'm being totally honest. Nothing, and nothing. We could hear nothing but annoying static. Better look next time. Okay, nothing new to report on them. About to take a cautious peek outside when a furry beast jumped on us. Good thing our hearts were not battered by a... Wait, what? Good thing our hearts were not battered by a fat, heavy hamburger diet because it was our dog friend and not a mutant lurking to chew our bones. Good boy, he seems hungry. Yeah, I guess we'll give him a full soup can? What? Oh, Timmy. The dog was back to his former self in under an hour. We don't know what they put in that soup, but man, that stuff is good. We decided the dog needed a name, and the right name for him was Pancake. Come here, Pancake, who's a good boy. Pancake stayed around for a while, but was gone the next morning. We can bet he will be back. Ted's hungry. I think they'll last another day. We kind of need more stuff, so I guess I gotta send Timmy out. Traveling salesman paid us a visit today. Ooh. 1 soup in exchange for cards, or 4 water in exchange for a rifle. Can I do both? No. Apparently business can do well even after the world has ended. Yeah, we'll trade soup for cards. How am I still alive? We made a deal with the salesman and helped him pack. Strolled away into the wasteland like he knew exactly where he was going next. Ted's hungry. Timmy's in terrible shape. We need to give him water now. Timmy should eat something. We've been preparing for this expedition since yesterday. Okay, Timmy's gonna go. What's he gonna take with him? A rifle with nothing. Harmonica. A lock. You know what? He's gonna take the flashlight, I guess. Bye, Timmy. Come back soon, okay? Please. It's just me and Ted again. Ted's still sick. Needs water right now. And food and water. Okay. I've been hearing a lot of noises coming from our neighborhood today. Our guess is that there was a zoo escape. The animals are stampeding out there. Might be a good chance to hunt some fresh food, but who should go outside? Okay, Theodore, let's do it. Well, he's not dead. Nice! We found a herd and were able to bring down something that looked like a 2-headed donkey that was carrying a package of sorts. But before we could get to it, a giant bird of prey swooped down, grabbed the carcass, and flew away. All that remained were a few cans of soup that fell out of the donkey's pack. Alright, well, that works out really well. If there's one sure way to get our attention, it's definitely banging on the shelter door. Whoever it is, they're quite persistent. They've been at it for the past 5 minutes. No, we cannot take that risk. How are we alive? How are we alive this long? Banging stopped after a while, and whoever was behind the door left. We have no idea who it was. Will we ever find out? Probably not. Ted's hungry. We could afford to give him some food. I want him to get over the sickness. We were able to receive another message. We don't have the map. So... hopefully Timmy comes back with a map. We were sure we could find the location without a map. We couldn't. Ted's hungry again. Today we found a letter from what seems to be other survivors. They claim to mean us no harm. Want to get to know us better. They're asking to choose one person to represent us. No. No. Nah. Not gonna happen. Too risky. Might be a bandit trap. Ted's fine, besides being sick. Sleazy looking trader carrying an equally scruffy bag on his shoulder paid us a visit. He offers a simple one-time deal. For just 1 can of soup, we get the bag and all its contents. We can't see what's inside, and the trader gives us an angry glances every time we take a step towards the mysterious bag. Yeah, sure. We've got some soup, so... we got a cat? We got a cat. Fuck. As soon as the door closed behind the trader, the bag started to violently shake, emitting screeching hellish sounds. Terrified, we backed up against the walls. When the beast finally escaped, it turned out to just be an angry house cat. The feline gave us a menacing look and promptly sat down in the corner to clean itself. Its collar says Sherikov. Is that its name? Ted seems to be fine besides being sick and tired. Weird noises. Where are they coming from? We have nothing to... Didn't think the cards would ever come in handy, so... Well, the cat looks happy at least. Boredom can really get to you in the shelter. It can lead you to dark places, trust us. Ted needs water. A woman came by with a creature she claims is a camel. Provided that camels have 5 legs, the animal is carrying a pack of goods for trade. Offers 2 in exchange for that. Well, we definitely can't win without the radio. Can I put this down? But we only have 1 water bottle. Nah. We can't win without the radio. We need Timmy to come back with a map and water. Yes, good boy, Timmy. And a Boy Scout book. Timmy, you fucking legend. And Bug Killer. Did I send him with Bug Killer? No, I sent him with the flashlight. Timmy, good job. In the end, we decided her offers were not for us. Maybe another time if she ever comes back. We're so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the Wasteland and is safe with us. Our poor house was completely destroyed above the shelter. Really sad and devastating. Where will we live after we get out of this mess? Surely fate is not cruel enough to keep pushing us to Dolores' sister in Toronto. I mean, Dolores is dead. The only recognizable furniture in the kids' room were burned desks and Mary Jane's bed. There was a hidden stash under the bed. It was full of soup cans. Our kitchen is a pile of rubble. It took us weeks to find those lovely chairs that match the floor tiles, and now they're nowhere to be found. Only a few bottles of water remain scattered in the dirt. Only a handful of books survived the apocalypse. They were scattered all over our lawn. Many of them were badly burned, but a scout handbook, the number 13 scribbled on the first page, was barely touched. The muddy swamp, which used to be our toilet, is now home to something that remotely resembles a mutated turtle. After exchanging a few pleasantries, it gave us anti-bug spray and wished us all the best of luck. I'm sorry, we exchanged pleasantries with the turtle? Curses, our flashlight is out of service after that expedition. It might sound paranoid, but we think someone followed us. Let's just hope this doesn't happen again. That last expedition got us thinking maybe we could just drive away from this nightmare somehow. Of course, most of the automobiles available are completely burnt out, but if we find a solid base and scavenge enough parts, maybe we could build a vehicle of our own. We better keep an eye out for those on future expeditions. I'm sorry, can you build a car? Ted is still sick, Ted isn't thirsty, Timmy needs to eat and rest. No more expedition. Expect a nuclear explosion would be enough to quench any petty arguments. When the future is not looking too pretty and all you see is naked walls, not much is necessary for an explosion. It happened, we started fighting like crazy. Uh-oh. Was that just you? We're done fighting, but for how long? Ted seems to have developed an allergy to our furry guest. He's been coughing and wheezing all night long. We should try giving him some medication. Oh my god, if Ted dies from the cat. Ted is still sick. Ted needs food. Timmy needs food. We'll just... Food, water. Were you thirsty? Yeah. Were you thirsty? You're not thirsty. Okay. Trader alert, Timmy's salvage comic books are mostly harmless. science fiction pulp. However, some of them don't feature the brave Astro Citizen program astronauts, but cosmonauts. That boy is eating up Soviet propaganda. What a disgrace. Should we banish Timmy to the Wasteland for his traitorous ways and dispose of the blasphemous comics? Nah. I really want Timmy to go like full red. I think it'd be funny. We graciously allowed Timmy to stay in the shelter despite his actions. We believe in the power of rehabilitation and second chances. Also, we're running out of toilet paper, and those propaganda books will do nicely. Ted needs water. Timmy's fine. We're trying to pet the little devil. We found a piece of paper on its collar with an address scribbled on it. Could its previous owner still be around and worried sick? Chances are slim, but maybe we should pay them a visit, or at least whatever's left of them. Yeah, sure, why not? How are we still alive? Before we reached the end of our street, we were stopped by two men wearing dark coats and stylish hats. They rushed towards the cat to pick him up, saying they'd been looking for him for a while now. Supposedly, Sharikov belongs to an old lady who's rather fond of it and misses the little guy dearly. We shrugged and went back to our shelter. The cat didn't seem to care, so why should we? Good thing we didn't get too attached to it the last few days. Timmy is very hungry. Okay, Timmy can have some food. We're not going to send out another expedition today? Every new smell attacks our noses in this little shelter instantly. There isn't much we can miss. So when a single brick fell out from the wall, revealing a tight opening, our senses were immediately invaded by a terrible stench. We should probably check that hole out. What bricks? And see what the source of the smell is. Yes, we should. Excuse me? What? Oh no. Well, we're fucked now. We approached the hole cautiously and peeked inside. What happened next nearly gave us a heart attack. Some crazed rodent, or reptile, or whatever this crazy mad creature was, leapt out and started jumping all over the damn shelter. It was everywhere. We couldn't catch it before we could do anything. It pushed our radio off the table and went back into the hole it crawled from. We never saw it again. Okay, Timmy needs just water? Just water. Ted's fine. I guess we'll send Timmy out again. These are dire circumstances we find ourselves in. Supplies are running low, and if we don't take care of ourselves, nobody else will. We know for a fact that one of our neighbors had a shelter with a broken trap door. There might be some supplies inside. Of course, there's a chance our neighbor and our kids managed to get there in time. But we could really use whatever they have, and we're stronger. Should we pay them a visit? Oh my god. We had to do this for the family. It had to be done. We really don't want to mention it again. How about we talk about something else? Soup, perhaps. So we killed them. Yikes. Ted needs both. Just trying to keep Ted alive. Well, Timmy is going. Timmy, you're going with the insecticide. Good luck. Excuse you. To our surprise, we found Sharikov back in our shelter this morning. We're not exactly sure why or how it came back. Is it our good care it appreciates, our kind hearts, optimism, or just our stockpile of soup cans? Only time will tell. Timmy went out to the Wasteland. Ted's fine. We're to knock on the door. They offer bullets for suitcase. They offer flashlight for gun. We held our breath in fear, but we soon heard children's voices coming from the, outside. We decided to open it up. It turned out to be the voices belonged to a pair of Girl Scouts. They used to sell cookies, but now they branched out and offer other items too. Smart girls. We have a gun. Granted, we don't have any bullets, but we have a gun. Would a flashlight be a good trade for a gun? I'm gonna go with no. We're somehow still alive at day 40. Hey, Cherikov. Although the girls are very brave to walk around the wasteland like that, sadly they didn't have anything of interest to us, so we declined their offer. They wished us a nice day and left. Ted's gonna die. A loud crash, a surprise shriek, and a bit of debris falling from our ceiling. Truly a recipe for a good start to the day. As it turns out, Cherikov found a new toy. Bit of innocuous wiring. It ripped out of the wall. Who knows what the cable's for, but our lights are still on, so it can't be that important, right? Should we take the wire away from our fluffy friend? Yes. We're still alive. Followed the wire outside and found a half-burned out truck with two surprised gentlemen inside, surrounded by an array of blinking bulbs. That's some space tech right there. Were they listening in on us from our in our very own shelter? Their feeble excuse about a roadside picnic didn't convince us. Even Timmy knows you can't have picnics here, and the car had no wheels. Ted needs water. Okay, that was weird. Agents who were spying us are now at the door and want to explain themselves. Sure, we'll hear them out. They were agents, real-life secret agents on a government mission. We saw their identity cards briefly. They weren't listening in on us. It was the cat they were interested in. They made a request, too, wanting us to aid them with some of their top-secret missions in the future. If we do that, they promised they will extract us to a government safe house full of supplies and donuts. Hopefully they come back soon with more information. Someone paid us a red-haired woman accompanied by a grumpy-looking mercenary type who was probably her guard. She told us that she was a traitor and eagerly showed us the item she brought. We get cards for a harmonica. Or bullets for... I don't know what the harmonica is actually good for. We have gotten something for cards before. Timmy, you fucking legend. Oh my god, Timmy, you fucking legend. Good job, Tim. We managed to work out a deal. The woman also gave us some tips about surviving the wasteland, but her advice seems pretty useless. We already know that radiation is dangerous and that hitting a rat with a stick will eventually kill it. We thanked her, said our goodbyes. So afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and is safe with us. Half of our local city has been completely obliterated. The other half, however, looked promising, so we went in to investigate the ruins. We got water with a mop standing in it. Ugh. It does look a bit funny. We just hope it doesn't taste of soap or something worse. Mayor's secretary was a sweet old lady who loved music. Mayor, oh my god, you got a radio too? Timmy, you fucking legend! And the mayor sitting in his office on the top floor. He had a fully stocked first aid kit on his desk. Apparently he was a bit of a health freak. All medications seem to have done nothing for him though. He looks rather burnt with a hint of crispy and skeletal. Parking lot, saw movement in a car. Turned out it was just a cat and ran away unharmed. Inside, we found a map. Might sound paranoid, but we think someone followed us. Let's just hope this doesn't happen again. We window shopped near parking lots for a vehicle that wasn't completely burned out. Unfortunately, we found nothing of value. Maybe future expeditions will be more lucky. Ted is hungry. Timmy is hungry. Ted. Yay. About to finish our dinner, if you can call it that, when we heard someone knocking on the door. It seems to be a trader who's very interested in ammunition. We have none. That's a hell of a beard, Ted. Tell the stranger was disappointed, but that was none of our business. If ever was time to get used to life being disappointing, the end of the world's probably it. Timmy should eat. Didn't he just eat? Needs to rest. Needs water. Ted's thirsty. Okay. Water. You said you're hungry? Yeah, okay. Say the Wasteland. No. Discovered everything we could. No one is willing to chat anymore. Oh, discussed everything we could. Silence is really disturbing. Sure, we'll listen to the radio. Hopefully that doesn't break it. Now we have a map, so we can actually get the government frequencies or whatever and get out of here. Ha! How fortunate we took the radio with us. We can probably listen to some music. Okay. Timmy claimed he couldn't sleep last night due to Ted's loud, incessant snoring. Ted angrily retaliated by making quips about the size of Timmy's ears, which enraged Timmy even more. He's desperate for a solution. What can be done about this? Fucking nothing. You got big ears, kid. Or small ears, I don't know. Weird size ears. Timmy was even more miserable this morning after another sleepless night due to Ted snoring. The bags under his eyes speak for themselves. I can't see his eyes. Ted is unwilling to comment and won't admit he snores. Timmy should eat. Probably make it another day. Using a high-tech setup involving paper cups and yards of string. The agents rang in with our next top secret mission. It will surely land us in the VIP bunker very soon. They want us to go on one successful expedition, write down what we saw in the journal. Good luck, Timmy. Timmy's gonna die. Timmy went out to the Wasteland. We don't know what we'll do if he doesn't come back. We graciously agreed to fulfill their request. They thanked us for doing our civic duty and promised to be back with more information soon. Ted's really thirsty and hungry. I'll give you a water. Today we met a bunch of people dressed in what looked like Halloween doctor outfits. They claimed to be a field hospital, moving from place to place and attempting to help those hurt by the hazards of the Wasteland. The problem is some of their supplies got eaten by something that looked like a Sasquatch. They're asking us if we have any spare hydrogen peroxide. You can have some water. Ooh. Ooh. Hey, Sharkov. We asked them for their doctor's licenses, but all of them claimed they left them in another pair of trousers. We didn't dare ask if it was just the one pair. We gave them a water bottle and wished them a good journey and better luck with trousers. Today, the music from the radio stopped abruptly. Instead, we got to listen to a transmission from the army. We were almost halfway to the door when they started talking about evacuation, but it turns out that there's something we need to do first. Yes. Oh my god, if we survive, I will lose it. At a quick glance, Matt gave us all the information we required. We left a message in a bottle. Ted is hungry. I could probably make it another day. You maniacs, you blew it up. Ah, damn you all to hell. That's something we should have told our neighbors when they blew up their barbecue last spring. Those were good times, even if they wasted a perfectly good okay. Random anecdote. Timmy, are you back? Timmy, you mad lad. How are you alive? That recon mission was risky business. We had to visit neighbors that were dicey even in the best of times. The area was full of mutated cats and dogs fighting each other in gangs, all of them armed to the teeth. We barely made it out of there alive, but the agents seemed to appreciate our efforts. Let's hope those missions are actually worth it. Our bucket is just about due for an upgrade, and we're expecting the government shelter to have an excellent bathroom, maybe even a hot tub. Oh, jeez. Timmy should eat. Oh no, Timmy's injured. Fuck. Timmy needs to rest. Ted needs to eat. You thirsty? No. Gang of raiders outside. Timmy noticed his little telescope and a pile of rubble on the other side of the street. Got really excited about stargazing again. After all, the night sky is one of the very few things that still looks about the same after the last. Sure, go for it, Timmy. Have fun. Well, he's not dead. Timmy returned in the morning, tired but very happy. He says he saw a spaceship flying by, one with American flag on it. Surely that can't be true. He's probably making things up. Time to grow up, Timmy. Timmy needs a drink. Ted needs a drink. Everyone gets water. We were admiring the radioactive landscape when we saw a young woman dressed in ragged camo clothing. She had a nasty-looking rifle, but she held us in a polite enough manner. She claims to be a hunter tracking a big mutated spider. She ran out of ammo and told us that if we were to help her out, she would pay us back in a while. Well, I got no ammo. I got a gun, but no ammo. What? An armed person who murders things for a living? Giant mutated spiders in our neighborhood? We don't want anything to do with this stuff. Goodbye, lady. Timmy's gonna die. Yikes. Well, let's not do that. Got a visit from a person with a physical mutation. He managed to grow several extra fully operational hands. He shared the story of his group with us, people with other deformities, who despite the circumstances remained friendly and struggled to gather supplies. Wherever they go, people just shoo them away out of, in fear of getting sick. He promises that if we gift him some supplies, his group will help us get rid of the bandits next time they bother us. Water bottle? Yep, that's fine. We got plenty of water, at least for the time being. Not a lot of soup left, though. Yeah, I mean, hey, make friends with the mutated gang. Why not? Timmy's gonna die. Alarm, someone's trying to break in, and they're not alone. We better get ready, or we might end up dead or worse. We have a gun. We have no ammo, but they don't need to know that. The gun's broken now. We were able to defend our home this time. What if they come back? Our trusty old rifle helped us fight, but now it's just a piece of junk. This is not good. Timmy needs water. Ted needs food and water. I'll give Timmy water, but I think he's gonna die. Clearly we're trustworthy after our last successful mission, as the agents came back with another request. We are to generously provide either a couple soup cans or some bottle of, what? They'll take care of delivery. In return, we'll be given an encouraging... No, goodbye. What goes around? Okay. What's up? We're not going to give them anything, at least not this time. Timmy's very hungry. What's going on? When the group dressed in lab coats came over a while back asking for water, we had doubts about their identities, but no more. They came back today and gave us some injections. I don't know what it was, but we already feel much better. All the colors are so bright. Is he still sick, though? He's not. Hey, that worked out. How hungry is Ted? Not that hungry. Timmy's hungry, though. You could probably make it another day. Nice. We're getting very lucky. I can't believe we're 56 days into this. Ted's hungry. Timmy should eat. Timmy has healed up. Probably making another... Well... Timmy goes out right now. He might die. We got scared a little bit today when all of a sudden our map just fell off the wall. Maybe our shelter is haunted. The map fell down. It revealed some sort of safe behind it. We don't remember installing it, but we could probably crack it. Well, we technically have all the time in the world to do it. Should we try? Yeah, why not? Go for it. Did we get anything out of that? Oh, we're not sure how or why the map just decided to slide off the wall, but we're lucky that it happened. Inside the dusty safe, we found some supplies. 1 gas mask. Timmy's very hungry and could use water. Oh, we don't have. We'll give him soup. We'll give him soup and water so he can heal up a little. How hungry is Ted? We'll give Ted water as well. The more we know about what's going on inside, the better for us. Let's gather on the radio and see if we can tune into a station. Yeah, sure, why not? Hopefully we don't break it. I wasn't expecting this recording to go on for so long. I wasn't expecting to live this long. What? Wait, what? We were able to tune into some survivalist lady was hosting a Let's Use program. She was evaluating a rifle she obtained just before the bombs fell. Turned out it was similar to ours, and with her tips we were able to repair it. Nice. Timmy's very hungry. And Ted needs to eat as well. We're gonna send Timmy back out because we need food. All hands on deck. People on the other side of the door and they don't seem too friendly. In fact, they promised us a painful death at least 17 times already. It's only been 5 minutes since they arrived. We better prepare. They're trying to force that. They'll be forcing that door open any time now. What did we shoot? Well, it's broken again, but we're alive. Ted, you just ate. We're sending Timmy. We're sending him with a gas mask. Good luck, Timmy. 60 days. How are we alive? Where's the water? I think he can make it another day. We wish we could just leave. Sitting down here, barely getting anything to do. It's getting us crazy. I don't know how much longer this is gonna last, and I don't want like an hour of just me randomly talking. I might skip ahead a little. Oh, 1 foot in the grave. He needs a drink right now. Okay, he can have a drink. They cannot have the food or the water. Absolutely not. Theodore is, in fact, still alive. We're not giving them anything, at least not this time. Our town used to be a very quaint and friendly place before the blast. One of the townsfolk we often recall is the old man, Jim, who would sometimes limp through our street. Turns out he's alive and well and still homeless. Some things never change. He clearly misses us as much as we miss him. He's been banging on our shelter door for the past few hours, asking whether or not we want to buy a rock. I probably shouldn't risk it because I have a legitimate you know what? I'm not going to risk it. I think I have a legitimate chance to make it through this. So we're not going to buy a rock. You need to be really careful with door-to-door salesmen. Way too often they try to sell you junk like that. We think we made an informed and we like to think we make informed and reasonable purchases, like this apron from with the American flag that we got just before the blast. It was a real bargain. The old man didn't sell aprons, so obviously we told him to go away. Ted needs food. Bandits are at the door again. We're gonna lock it. Oh, hey Timmy. I don't know what those achievements were, but cool. We didn't think the small padlock would stop them, but it turned out to be enough to discourage the unknown attackers that seemed to give them It seems that they gave this whole break-in a fair shot, but ultimately gave up and left. Too bad that padlock is in no shape to be used again. We need to think of other ways to fight off the bandits and other soup-hungry barbarians. What's with the freaking bandits? Came back from the Wasteland, didn't damage the gas mask. Just so much text. We got one soup can. Okay. Timmy's very hungry. Timmy's very tired. I guess we'll give Timmy some soup. Our last expedition brought news of a vehicle parked just down the street. It sure looked unique, but we never got close enough to get a good look. We're almost certain it's not a bandit trap. Perhaps we should send someone over to check it out. Good luck, Timmy. He's not dead. Shocking discovery, it was a dirty ice cream truck. It was a little crispy around the edges and was also missing wheels and other crucial parts, but the seats were fairly comfortable. Wouldn't it be amazing to just drive away and leave the radioactive hell behind us? Ted needs water right now. Timmy is very hungry. Oh no, just Timmy. Bandits are around, can't send Timmy out. Some door-to-door salesman found his way to our shelter. We remember him from before the apocalypse. He came over with a bunch of leaflets and tried to convince us to join something called Astro Citizen, but we refuse. Now he just wants supplies and says he'll reveal some state secrets to us in return. No, thank you. What was that I just saw? What's this? Oh, the ice cream truck. Interesting. As a rule, we don't trust door-to-door salesmen. He got angry and stormed off, mumbling something about how our souls are going to be devoured by alien lord. Is that a Y? Yontar? Poor guy. He seemed very confused. They seem to be okay. No agents. God, could the government come rescue us already? Like, the fuck? 67 days? Timmy looks very weak. Or no, Ted looks very weak. He needs to eat. Okay. Going out could be very risky. We desperately need more food. Band of raiders are... Oh, well, okay. Now the axe is gone. We were to defend our home. The axe broke during the fight. You're hungry and thirsty. I'll give you a little water. You're taking the gas mask again. Good luck, Timmy. Hopefully you don't get killed by raiders. Nice. Ted needs a drink right now. I don't have a med kit, so bite me. What? Bravely ignoring our symptoms, we tried to get at least an hour or two of sleep. No luck. We're even more tired than we were. Ted is really tired. Stranger pushing a rusty wheelbarrow, filled with all kinds of goods, stopped by today. He claimed he is a trader looking to barter for items he requires. To an exchange. The book is actually pretty dope, so I'm not giving him that, but he could have a deck of cards for a bottle of water. That's fine. He needs to eat today. Oh, we're getting real low. Well, we have no more anything. Oh my god, we're alive. We opened the door and saw a group of heavily armed raiders. We thought we were as good as dead. Thankfully, our mutant friends kept their word. All of their extra arms proved very useful to scare the bandits away. We thanked them for their help and waved goodbye. They waved back with all of their limbs. That was plenty of waving. We hope everything works out for them. I don't know if they'll help us the second time. Don't wash ourselves, we'll get sick, seriously sick. Well, we'll spray ourselves with some insecticide. I'm getting tired of reading at this point. Going at like an hour and 10 minutes. Probably smells better than we do, so we can use it to become a bit more presentable smell-wise anyway. Ted needs a drink right now. See if we can catch a broadcast. Sure. I sure hope Timmy comes back. Oh my god. Damn it, something blew up inside the radio and the wretched thing caught fire. We were able to put it out, but it doesn't work anymore. While emptying our bucket in front of the shelter, we discovered a hastily drawn map on one of the ruined walls. Someone drew out a route and marked a spot at the end of it. Maybe there are supplies hidden there? We should check it out. We have no one. I think if Ted leaves, that's it. Oh no. Timmy can sneak like a secret agent man, but that might not be enough to avoid a band of raiders camped near our shelter. We can probably assume he isn't coming back. Yep. Well, we tried. There's no telling what'll happen to us next. We're at the mercy of these we're at the mercy of thugs, and it's unlikely to have a happy ending. It's the end of the line for us. We spent 76 days in our shelter. That was a pretty good run. One for a first run, where I didn't get enough supplies. Two, where Dolores died pretty early on, but, you know, it went pretty well. 76 days. That was much long. I thought I'd be dead by like day 25 at the most. So, oh well. But yeah. So that was 60 seconds Reatomized. I don't know if we'll do another one for the channel. The fucking ice cream truck's here. That's great. I don't know if we'll do another one for the channel. We may not. But that was fun, and it gives me something to upload for tomorrow that probably won't take forever to process. So, anyway, thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to see more content just like this in the future. But I hope you have an amazing day. Bye-bye!